One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Jonte and Rich, time for Stacks and Hacks. I have Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. New research has shown that forming lasting habits takes a lot longer than 21 days. They used to say do 21 days, do something. They say it requires actually 2 to 5 months of constant practice. And in some cases, it could take closer to a year.
That makes sense. But 5 months and 2 months, that's a big difference between trying to get it dug in.
Yeah.
Processed meats like bacon, hot dogs, sausage, and ham increase the risk of cognitive decline and dementia by 13%. Stay away. A Florida man's hands, feet, and elbows turned orange after he went on an extreme carnivore diet for 8 months and only ate hamburger meat, cheese, and full sticks of butter. I saw pictures. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, you know those little wrinkles in your hand and your palm? Like those were all orange.
Oh, yeah.
It was really weird. Elon Musk is calling for the penny to be killed off to save the government money. It costs more than 1 cent to make every penny. Critics say this will just raise prices, especially on cheaper items. I don't know. How cold has it been? Get this. A guy in Canada had to be rescued after his pants came off during a brawl outside a bar, and his junk froze to the ground. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
What a weird fight.
Yeah.
An elementary school principal in Florida was arrested after throwing a massive rager where the guests included elementary school teachers and more than 100 students. Doctors recommend not sitting on the toilet for longer than 10 minutes. It has been connected to weakened pelvic muscles and increased risk of hemorrhoids. A new study showed that attractive people land better jobs and higher salaries. People rated as attractive are 52% more likely to land prestigious positions.
That's pretty privilege.
Yep. A man ordered a $40 drill set from a Chinese company called AliExpress, but he received a printed photo of the drill. Not the drill. Here it is.
This is a picture of what they sent me. I paid $22.97 for a pressure washer, and this is what I get. It's a wrench to screw the screw out the wall with. All this is bad, you know what I mean? Don't scam nobody. I just don't like to get scammed because, you know, if you spend your money, you want to get what you paid for.
A 20-year-old guy in Indiana went viral on TikTok after he walked half a mile in a snowstorm to bring someone their pizza, and they only tipped him $2. But it ended up being the biggest tip ever for the guy because a cop saw the story, and posted a video about him, and he was so impressed with this guy's work ethic, he started a GoFundMe for the guy. Check this out.
Did you get a good tip?
$2.
How much was their order?
$40.
$40 and a $2 tip.
Are you kidding me?
Do better, folks. Do better, be better.
There are people that still see what you do that goes unseen in your eyes, but in everyone else's, they see what happens, and there's always a community out there for you.
That GoFundMe now is at $40,000.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Oh, my gosh.
A woman in Alabama gave birth in a Krispy Kreme parking lot on Wednesday. She and her son Dallas are doing great. Krispy Kreme has given them free donuts for a year, and they offered to throw him a birthday party every year until he's 18.
Oh, that's cool.
Swifties are outraged that Morgan Wallen is naming his new tour and album "I'm the Problem." Ooh. By the way,
he would not get mad and be like, he's paying homage.
not the Swifties. In fact, we got Morgan Wallen tickets in about 30 minutes from now. So you got to keep listening. Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
You would think the easiest way to stay healthy when everybody else is sick is the stuff like the vitamin C, the water, the all that. But experts say there's an easier way to actually boost your immunity, and it works really, really good. And it's physical touch. We're talking about hugs, even massages, holding your sweetie's hand, I guess if they're healthy and not sick. That actually reduces stress, boost your immunity, hold hands while you're watching some TV today, and maybe you will get a little shot of the natural vitamin C while everybody else is sick. If you can't figure out how to do that, that tip is up at johnjandrich.com.
My son Kemp, one of his roommates, is a guy from the Netherlands. He's 6'11", and they read a story like that about hugging helps you like stay healthy and positive attitude. And they said they had heard it was 12 times a day that you should get hugged. So they hug each other 12 times a day, every day.
Track.
Yeah, they keep track. It is so funny.
And
to
everybody's good? Nobody's sick?
No one's sick. Everyone's
there you go
healthy.
then.
Working.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
Yeah.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.